Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to learn how to find the square root of number 10. We will be using the long division method for finding the square root of number 10. So in this method, first we'll make a ladder and we'll write number 10 as 10.00. As 10 is a single number, so we are going to write 10. After the decimal, we are going to write 2 zeros. And now we have to mark the pairs of numbers starting with the units digit. So our units digit is 0. So 00 is first period and another period is number 10. So the pair of number is called periods. So we have two periods, 10 and 00. Now we know the squares of number as 1 square is equal to 1. 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16, 5 square is equal to 25 and so on. To find the divisor and quotient here, both will be the same number. So we have to take such a square number which is equal to 10 or just less than 10. So number 10 comes in between these two square numbers 9 and 16. Their base numbers are 3 and 4. 4 will be too much as it is equal to 16 and 3 is a number which is just less than 10. So we are going to take 3 as our divisor and quotient. So we'll write 3 and 3. 3 times 3 is 9. We are going to subtract. So now there is a decimal point in between the numbers. So we are going to write the decimal point and we'll drop the pair of numbers together. So this becomes 100. For the second divisor, we are going to add the same number. So this becomes 3 plus 3 is 6. Now we have to add such a number here whose product with that number is equal to 100 or just less than 100. Let's check the number here. If we take 64 and multiply it by 4. So 4 times 4 is 16. 1 and 4 times 6 is 24. So that will be 256, which is far bigger than 100. So let's take 62 and multiply it by 2. So 2 times 2 is 4 and 2 times 6 is 12. So this is also bigger. Let's now take 1. 61 times 1 is 61. So we are going to take 1. So this will be 61 and our quotient will be 1. So 61 times 1 is 61. So 100 minus 61 gives us 39. Now for finding the square root up to 2 decimal places, we can add another pair of zeros and can drop down that pair. So our next dividend is 3900 and next divisor will be, we have to add 1 to 61. So this will become 62. Now we have to annex such a number whose product with that number gives value equal to 3900 or just less than 3900. So let us now do trial and error and take 1 here. So 621 times 1 will be 621, which is very less than this. Let's take 4. So 624 times 4 will be 4 times 4 is 16. 1 is carried over. So 4 times 2 is 8, which is 9 plus 1 is 9. And 4 times 6 is 24. So this is very less than 3900. Let us try 626 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36 and 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15 and 6 times 6 is 36 plus 1 is 37. So 3756 is the number, because if we take 627 and multiply it by 7, it will be much larger than 3900. 3756 is less than 3900. Now let us take 627 and check whether it is closer to 3900 or bigger. So 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 1 is 43. So this is bigger than our required number 3900. So we are going to take 6 as our quotient and will annex 6 in our divisor. So 626 times 6 is 3756. Now we'll subtract. So this will become 4, 4, 1 and this is 0. Now we can find the square root up to as many decimal places as we can by adding zeros. I think a number up to 2 decimal places is fair enough. So we'll stop here. So the square root of 10 is 3.16. So this is how, by using the long division method, you can find the square root of any number easily. I hope this video is helpful to you. If you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more math videos. Thanks for watching.